Well, I bet you never thought I'd do a video like this, huh? Yeah, especially in the last video where I decided to lay into it what a stupid idea it was to bring Frieza back, but if Toei are committed to this, then I guess there's no going back. So, I thought I'd bury my mind a little bit and see what I can think of in order to come up with a few theories as to how this could possibly turn out to be a good thing. Yeah, I'm still very much against the whole bringing him back at all. I think it is beyond stupid and lazy. But if they're going to do it, let's take a look at how they could possibly make this a good thing. Number 1. Frieza has never fought on the side of Goku before. They've never ever been on the same side before. And although they're bringing him back, and it's dumb that they're bringing him back in a different way than what they did with Resurrection F. This time, Frieza's supposedly going to be on their side. They don't agree with him, they don't like him, they don't respect him, they hate him to the core. That would create drama, and that is the nature of entertainment. Conflict, drama. It could possibly create some very interesting dynamics between the team members. I like that idea, to an extent. Now 2, concerning whether or not Frieza would actually ever join up with Goku. He's been in hell for a little while now, and ain't no one resurrecting him again. Ain't nobody left. The Frieza force is completely annihilated. Frieza said it himself. The only one was left was Sorbet, and he bit the dust. You know, he's looking at either an eternity of hell, an eternity of non-existence, or he can help these guys out. Also, Beerus is stronger than Frieza, and Beerus' ass is on the line this time, which means that Beerus could pretty much have an inclination to try and keep him in line. We've already seen him do it with someone like Krillin. He'd probably do it with someone like Frieza. He's strong enough, he's intimidating enough, we've seen that Frieza actually is afraid of him. Now, so how would this turn out? Well, I've seen many ways that this could possibly turn out, and I'll list them off for you. 1. Frieza doesn't get what he wants. He flat out is refused his condition. Something happens, we carry on, it isn't really Frieza, it's a fake out. That would probably be the best outcome that I can imagine. But let's say that he doesn't do that, that Toei are committed to having him on Universe 7. Brings me to number 2. Frieza betrays them. Frieza says he will help them, but we know that he is conniving, backstabbing, stubborn, and egotistical. So he bides his time. He waits. He waits for the time to screw over Goku. To give him his opportunity, he could possibly get Universe 7 disqualified, which results in them losing, because he would rather not exist at all than live knowing he'd helped his enemy. There's one way that it could possibly create drama. They rely on Frieza and it doesn't work out. And on this one, I don't like it, but I will try to give it a positive spin. Theory 3. He helps win the day. For the first time ever, Frieza does something positive. He gets his wish, he comes back, yada yada yada. It just moves on. Frieza lays it on the table. He wants to be resurrected, and when the time comes, he will be back to end his enemy. By destroying one threat, he is creating another. Not one that will in fact come to be immediately, but something that may come about in the near future. When there has been time, when there has been respite. And not to mention that Frieza can create terror. And that could be another point that we have. He could create terror across the universe, and it would all be Goku's fault. I would like the idea of Frieza coming back, but if they're going to do it, at least they're doing it from a sort of different angle this time. This time Frieza's on their side, and that could create some interesting drama amongst the teammates. Remember, some of those people from Universe 7 not only hate Frieza, they hate him with a vengeance. Vegeta especially. Krillin was killed by him. Piccolo was tortured by him. How do you think that's going to work? It's going to possibly create quite a good dynamic. Not to mention, you have to think about how they are afraid of Frieza. He is a very hostile element. He is an unknown. You don't know how he's going to work. He is volatile. You don't know if he's going to betray them, if he's going to backstab them, or if he is actually going to go through with what he says. Probably not, but you never know. Frieza could possibly want to get out of hell, which means that he would be willing to actually work with Goku on this one time. Hell, he might even backstab Goku. He might betray them. He might prefer non-existence. Therefore, he will wait until the absolute optimal moment to kill Goku, thereby getting his team disqualified and getting Universe 7 erased. It would at least be interesting from a conflict point of view to have someone on the team who they don't trust. But at the same time, you can't say that Frieza isn't familiar with Goku and Vegeta. They've fought each other on multiple occasions. They know each other's styles, they know each other's weaknesses, they know each other's strengths. They know how to handle each other. I hate to say it, but at some point, most of the people on Team 7 have at least fought with Frieza. They know his style, they know his weaknesses, they know his strengths. So, enemy of my enemy, perhaps? I don't like that they brought him back. I am not saying that I have done a 180 at all. But let's try and make the most of this. Let's try and think how this could be good. You know what? I hope they do something interesting. If they are committed to bringing Frieza back, at least do something different. That's all I want. Something different. So, until next time, I've been Milanous. This has been my thoughts on Frieza's return. Could it be good? See you guys next time. But I still think it fucking sucks.